Hey there, my fellow Battanians. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest. Episode 27, Angry Horselord. I would say Remtoil Castle might be the most attractive. I don't know if I have the army for it, but I am going to give it a shot. And Tralalero, thank you for the resub. Welcome, welcome. I would love to have had vassal backup, but just not in the cards. Ooh, did anyone else level? No, just my roguery. What about Nevinyansk? Nevinyansk is Sturgian cultured. I'm going to be taking a Lanark Hen and Remtoil.
Stop there, stranger. I bid you peace.
Oh!
At least until I find out who you are, anyway.
There's a joint Valandian army coming to mess with me. Alright. I didn't see you. All 421 of you. Guess you gotta die!
Hear me!
I don't make the rules!
Troops! Raise those! Spread out! Soldiers! Bowmen!
They have much bigger numbers than I do, so they're almost certainly going to be aggressive and attack me.
On my flank!
Which is fine.
Horse bowman! Make a wedge!
I'll play defensively. They have a lot of cavalry, though. So that's going to be the important thing, is to protect my archers from their bajillions of horses.
Foes! Move!
We have a slight height advantage, which is good.
Soldier attack!
Someone's got to kill these cavalry, so that falls to me. Hey, calves, come on. Put up or shut up. Yeah, their cavalry is very hard-strung counters to the Fion champions. And this army had a particularly high percentage of top-tier mounted knights. And there's only so much I can do to protect the troops, given that they're vulnerable out in the open field. There's no, like, bridges or anything, so just doing my best. Do you think we'll win? Yes. It'll be a bit of a Pyrrhic victory, though. The good news is we're very close to where we can drop off prisoners. And it gives, ouch, that hurt. It gives GMT some medic skills, I guess. They're fleeing. I think. Seems like they're fleeing. Okay, there's still an enemy noble somewhere. I just saw in the kill feed that someone named knocked out one of my troops. And I want to capture as many nobles as possible, because if we want to resolve the war with Finlandia without paying out the nose, I need collateral. No, stop it. I'll break your shield. So they're not fleeing, they were rerouting. I don't see anyone that looks noble here. Oh no, they're fleeing now. Okay. They're not Empire, so I'm not going to hunt them. But, prisoner? 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 Prisoner?
Is that you? Am I free?
And you're welcome. Okay, I don't want any Azurai. I will take a Battanian skirmisher, though. And a woodrunner. And, when we take prisoners, is it going to be smart and give us the highest level ones? Or is it going to be dumb? It's going to be dumb. Why? Why? Why not take the Valandian Banner Knights over footmen? I don't... It's stupid. Alright, so I'll just do it manually. Because it's stupid. The higher rank they are, the more ransom you get. But apparently just transfer all prisoners doesn't consider rank or the amount of money that you make as a factor worth factoring, which is annoying. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I wish it would take... Oh, nice! That's a bit of an improvement. Dear Lord. We went from tier 1 to tier 6. Okay. Fair. Looting everything. And now we have to go limp back to Pendriac. You guys wanted the top one? Raid speed. And my leadership leveled up too. So, let's see. What do we got here? We got 50% more renown from battles and 200 XP to troops upon recruit. Wow, that's a really nice bonus. Or tier 3+ troops no longer retreat. So 3+ troops don't retreat. And 30% faster non-bandit prisoner recruitment. I don't really recruit prisoners. I mean, I certainly could. But because I'm Battanian only, there's not a lot of advantage to prisoner recruitment. But I'll help you vote on that one too. Courier with a ransom. Nope. Okay, Pendriac is getting hyper-sieged. And I just don't see a situation where I can defeat 1,000 men. And to be calling it a hyper-siege. So... This is probably one of the weakest parts of Mount & Blade. to Bannerlord, which is that as soon as you declare king, you get attacked, like, ruthlessly. How do I deal with the ridiculous escape rate for prisoners? Put them in a prison with a governor that can prevent that, I guess. There's not really a good way, in other words. There's a lot of problems with that. Ooh. Oh, wow, I have really bad gloves. Dang. Doing the hand-me-downs now. Alea's really getting hooked up. I didn't realize Sigurtruda had such trash gear. I would have helped her out way sooner. Oh, these are nice shoulder guards. How are they compared to mine? Better. Our companions are really getting armored up. And you guys want the top choice. Got it. All right. Anyone else benefit from this? No. Okay. Yeah, I think all the hand-me-downs are done. That's probably a better shield than what a lot of my companions have. Oh boy. Tier 0 shield? Okay. You're welcome. No, actually, that's not better. Alright. I think that's it. Yeah, I think those are all the gear changes. Check horses real quick, because that's a pretty good horse, but I don't know if it's better for anyone. Oh, it is. For Thalea. Somehow or another, like, I always leave Thalea out. I feel bad. I don't mean to. I'm just handing banners out to everyone. Trader doesn't have enough money. What am I even selling? Carbanset doesn't have enough money for the exchange, but I don't recall selling anything. So, I am confused. Oh, well, I guess some of the higher level armors. Better horse armor for people to balance the budget. What else can I buy? For 7,000? Man, that's quite the deficit. I wonder if there's any armor I can buy for myself, because armor tends to be, like, ridiculously overpriced. A Warlord helmet. Yeah, but that's, like, way too expensive. Better arrows? Oh, there's no... Oh, well, I could buy a noble bow. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I use my bow enough. That balances the budget. Almost. Then I go back to selling stuff and it breaks again. There's really nothing else I need, so maybe I'll buy some food for about 4K. It's not a ridiculous amount of food. There's not a lot of food even for sale here. Can you use a noble bow on horseback? You can. That's why I bought it. $3,000 now. I'll buy a noble mount? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, Carbanseth is bankrupt. So at this point, with the 1,500 Valandians that are trying to attack Pendriac Castle, it's gone. You are impulsive and daring. But I don't think I'm going to have you join us if you own a town, so no. And they're already starting to escape. So I think the best thing I could probably do in this instance is play like capturing territories as quickly as I'm able to counter Valandian's advantage in the war. There's not going to be an easier way to deal with that, I think. So it's definitely going to be one of these. We're going to be on the struggle bus for a bit. Because there's no elite mounted units in Battania, I can get rid of all the war horses. Normally we keep war horses because once you go up to mounted units, they need horses, war horses specifically, but we don't have war horses. Battania doesn't, so that doesn't really matter. Alright, good. We have a tidy sum of money. We just don't have a way to use the money in order to, like, mitigate some of the damages from the wars that we're in. Well, best thing I could do is play aggressive towards Valandia, capturing any territory, any castle that is undefended or underdefended. Now here's the thing. Oh, right, the skill. Famous Commander. How are we on the renown? Not bad. We're still very far away from Clan Tier 5. So, Denny, your trade caravan fell apart. No, you're still in a caravan. Okay. You're still in a caravan. You're in my party. You're a prisoner in Epicatria. I'm trying to think if so those that are still on trade caravans, I think are fine. I'm going to leave them there. Oh, I also lost a workshop from territory gain or loss. So that's another thing I could look at. So I have 3 caravans left. Banthers, Denny's, and Rebec's. And I'm going to have them keep running as long as they are able, I think. Yep. Alright. Where's Aster? Alright, let's size up Lennox Hen. The other thing I wanted to know is if Valandia is at war with other people. So they're at war with Azurai, but I don't really see... Oh, no, Azurai is sieging Thractatore Castle there. So Azurai is putting a little bit of pressure. There's 388 defenders at Lennox Hen. So that's maybe not a good target. Because the thing is, as soon as I lay siege, Valandia is almost certainly going to have a sizable force to defend, to intercept me. So it's really just a kind of a game of cat and mouse, in other words. So right now I am building up my army a little bit. Replacing those that I lost. And let's take a look at Remtoil. I could spend some influence on laws, yeah. Let's see if there's any that would be beneficial to me. So, influence per day, not big deal. Marshal. What I would want is the party size. I forget what it's called. Ruler's party size increased by 60. That would help. Let's see if there's one that's better than that. But Royal Guard is probably the most attractive. State monopolies would be profitable if I owned a lot of towns, but I don't yet. Land tax would be profitable again if I had a lot of towns. I'm not a clan tier 5+. But if I was, that would help with party sizes as well. Royal privilege would be good to enact before I get vassals so that I can overrule more cheaply. But I don't really need to do that right now. Sacred Majesty helps with influence gain. But for now, I would say the Royal Guard is probably where it's at. That's going to increase my army size, and that's going to help me now. So let's pass that. Enacting Royal Guard. Right. What leveled up? Oh, GMT's medicine. So, as surgeon, healing rate when stationary, or healing rate when moving? Heal when stationary, heal when moving. It's 30% bonus for stationary, 15% bonus for moving. Alright, our party size now is up to... Wait, I thought that passed. Oh, there it is. It's weird that it took us... I had to unpause or whatever for it to update. Alright, let's fill up the army and do the best we can. Now what sucks is I don't have a good place to put prisoners that we capture because Tial's so far away and Pendriak Castle's kind of gone, essentially. So it's going to be really difficult to harm Valandia, given that I can't hold on to Valandian prisoners very long. I mean, it is what it is, right? Gotta do our best. All right, let's try to get some more royal boys. So, Aster Castle is Aster and Imla. We'll go over to Aster. Or archers. Janab escaped. Nice. So Janab... Oh, she needs to regroup. But chat, remind me to grab Janab at some point. And then Vanther... Actually, that's winnable if I can get over there. No! Damn it. Is he...
Oi, sorry, I don't.
Surrender or die. It's not a very
On my command.
valor-filled battle here.
Move forward!
But these are the guys that captured Vanther. Unfortunately, the way the game works is like Vanther is immediately transported to a town in a prison. And not like, if I beat these guys, I free Vanther. It's kind of cheese, because I can't do that, but they can. It's a huge advantage that the AI has in capturing prisoners, but whatever. It is what it is. So I'm beating these guys down for beating Vanther's caravan up. And I think one of them is royal, so we'll take them as prisoner. I did see the army. Luckily, we move faster than the army, so like they can't catch us easily. So I'm not too worried about that. Andrew James, thanks for gifting out a sub. The first time ever. I don't see their leader anywhere. Also, these guys are Battanian, so I have a little bit mixed feelings going after them. They're wildlings and veterans. Did we capture him? We did. All right, you're my prisoner. I think he's a mercenary, though. So actually, I'm gonna say he's free to go. He's not Valandian. He's just paid by Valandia. Oh, no, I did free Vanther. Rejoin. Done. So now Vanther has rejoined us. It's also worth noting that now that Vanther has rejoined, quite likely, he is going to be remarkably undergeared. And we'll want to work to fix that. So how long am I disorganized for? Thought there was a way to mouse over and check your disorganized timer. Because obviously we want to get away from this massive... Oh, there we go. Alright. Heal while moving. GMT, that's your job now. I like it. I almost never sit still, so that makes sense. Except for when I'm sieging. When I'm sieging, I'm not wounded. Generally speaking. Who else leveled up? Sigatruda. Alright, Sigatruda's scouting skill. So she is our scout. So track spotting distance and detection chance. Track visibility duration and travel speed. Definitely travel speed. I'm just going to choose that. When I'm chasing a hostile party, I want to outrun them, so that's a no-brainer. Panther. I was right. You're basically naked. So you are going to be the inheritor of a hell of a lot of hand-me-downs for some time to come. I'm not going to bother buying stuff for him because he's just going to get a lot of stuff. You know, he's going to get a lot of hand-me-downs. So I'm not too worried about that. Huh. Here's a... You even have your own banner now. What's funny is the caravan stuff, the clay and silk and stuff, that was probably Vanther's in his trade caravan that got stolen that I stole back. If there's, I mean, I don't think you can steal things back, but you know what I mean. We liberated. Alright, you're chasing me. Oh no, you're going to Thractatori Castle to besiege? Cool. So I'm just going to avoid you. Pendriac got captured. That's probably the army that took Pendriac. So let me see if I can't get Pendriac back. So Lennox Hen has 383. I'm going to check Remtoil on my way back over to Pendriac. Basically, I want to besiege whatever is the softest target. I don't care what it is. It's just whatever the softest target is, that's where I'm headed. Essentially, I need somewhere to store my prisoners. Why is a 31 army chasing me? Do you realize how weak you are? So, Remtoil is not well defended. Got it. I still think Pendriac's probably going to be even less defended because it was just recently captured, meaning that it will be really easy for us to swoop in and capture it back. Then making sure that my army is very well provisioned and very happy with the food, leveling up my stewardship as much as I can. Because, let's see, next I get carry capacity and trade penalty, which is not super helpful, or... yeah. But then after that, it's reduction of food consumption on sieges or troop wages, and then eventually the reduction of generalized food consumption for each point above, meaning that they're easier to feed. Very nice points. All right. Another policy. We do still have some influence. Oh, you know what? The tribute payment for Northern Empire is not... and for Valandia is not unreasonable, but it would be kind of a blanket piece. I'd rather capture stuff from Valandia. There's almost an argument to be made of hurting the Northern Empire and then trying to have them pay us tribute. So, what war goal should I have? Capture Valandian Val territory? Or capturing North Empire nobles for peace? What do you guys think? Just a quick flash poll. So if I do resolve the peace with the Northern Empire, I probably only need a few nobles for this number to break even, so that I don't have to pay them essentially taxes. Or alternatively, I can seek out to try to grab Valandians. I spelled it wrong, but Valandians' territory that might be softer targets. And while I wait on that, I'm going to go size up Pendriac Castle's defenses. Gersegos just got besieged by the Northern Empire. Cool. And Verback is almost certainly going to lose his caravan. Yep. It's fine. The walls of Pendriac are broken. They haven't been repaired, so it's going to be really easy to get in there. Alright, we're going to continue capturing... So, Probe, Landian, owned castles for weakness is how I'm going to phrase that. And I just have to keep my eyes open. because a counter raid could show up. And I want to avoid... Oh, yeah. Case in point. I am going to leave before they stop me. Because I can win considerably tilted numbers, but maybe not 200 versus 800. Like 200 versus 400, sure, but 200 versus 800, no, that's suicide. What I really want is Battania to go to war with Finlandia. That would help me out a lot. I still have some space in the army, but I really want archer units. So maybe go to Uthlaim and Sidoris and add some archers. Oh, who's Sturgy at war with? Battania? Okay. God, that's so unfortunate. Nice. Rebak is escaped. So let's see here. He's going to be... So, Turtle, you were... a long time ago you were asking how old you are? Not old enough. Janab, recall. And then Vanther is in. And, Rebak is going to be recalled as well. So we're getting the party back together. Yeah, if I was in a castle defense and I had an army full of Fian champions stationed up on the walls, I could win... You're right. I could probably win a, 1,000 versus 200 or so. It's just I'm not always going to be in that position with those numbers stacked in my favor. Important message from Arzagos. So there was a hideout in the vicinity of Enzernur Castle, which is where the conspiracy is happening. I would love to march over there, but that's going to be a bit. Alright, so I tried to siege Pendrak. I'll go back there. But let's see if Remtoil is siegeable. And I'll just have to keep my eyes open for a counter. We're small enough and we're fast enough that if I do see an enemy army on the horizon, if we break camp, we can get away in time. I'm not worried about that. That's not enough. Oh, and they're leaving. Traveling to Promessos. I wonder if Promessos... What is Promessos? It's a place. Okay. Because if he was rallying to an army, I would be more concerned. Rebak is back. And just like Vanther, I'm sure is in garbage tier gear, so we'll have to address that. Curious, nice. Governor leveled up. That doesn't really help him much. Oh, there's a governor one. We'll give him meaningful favors. Make him a stronger governor. Oh, you're back. Okay. So they have 2 fire catapults. I definitely want to... Before I besiege them, I want to whittle down their fire catapults. Because fire catapult's gonna hurt badly if we don't get rid of them with our siege equipment first. And ideally, I want to break a wall or two to make it easier. I don't see anyone coming, which is good. Look, well, they're not allied, so they're not going to help one another. How many prisoners do I have now? Just in Gulther? Everyone else ran free? Yeah, that's about right. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 7th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Forest Lords.